James Gunn, how are you?
I'm pretty good.
I have a visual slideshow for you. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Why am I here from Detroit to interview you? Because that's me at 5 years old.
Wow.
Okay, which started it all.
Look at that.
Which led me to have this Fortress of Solitude office at home.
Oh, that's today?
That's my house.
Oh,
yeah.
that's amazing.
All right, so there you go. Which led me to have a brief role playing myself in Batman v Superman.
Oh, my God.
Which led me to bringing my date, Sarah Douglas, to New York when I took this picture of you two.
I remember that.
You remember
moment.
that one?
Yeah.
That's Ursa.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I remember that. That was so cool meeting her. Yeah.
Which got me excited enough to, yes, I now have a crypto on the other end of my office.
Oh, my God. Look at that.
And if,
wow.
And if that isn't exciting enough, your brother's very nice to me.
Oh,
there you go.
No, he's an asshole. I liked it all except for that last one.
And when you were interviewed by Michael Rosenbaum in his podcast, he has a Lex Luthor signed poster from Gene Hackman.
That's right.
And I gave that to him from Gene.
Good day, and welcome back to Stats In, where power struggles are unpacked, public opinion is put on trial, and headlines get a reality check. Today's hook cuts straight to the tension. How did James Gunn, the man hired to listen to fans, suddenly become the man fans believe he is fighting against? Because right now, the internet is framing this as a showdown. James Gunn versus the fans. Boss versus base. Vision versus nostalgia. And if that storyline feels extremely political, that is because it absolutely is. Quick favor before we step into the arena. If you're enjoying this kind of sharp, energetic analysis, hit that subscribe button and tap the notifications bell. Most viewers are watching without subscribing. It is free, takes a second, and helps Stats and keep delivering content like this. Thank you if you did. All right, let's get into it. The accusation is simple and explosive. Fans claim Gunn does not listen, that he dismisses criticism, that he talks at audiences instead of with them. Suddenly, the phrase out of touch is being thrown around, a term that Australian politics knows very well. In Canberra, nothing damages a leader faster than the idea they have stopped listening to the people. The moment that perception takes root, everything they say is filtered through suspicion. Gunn has entered that phase of public scrutiny. But let us rewind. James Gunn is unusually active online. He responds to questions. He clarifies rumors. He debunks misinformation. On paper, that sounds like transparency. In practice, it has turned him into a lightning rod. Here is the paradox. The more Gunn explains himself, the more some fans feel talked down to. And the less he explains, the more others accuse him of secrecy. There is no winning position here. A reality Australian leaders understand painfully well. Fans now interpret Gunn's calm clarifications as arrogance, his confidence as dismissal, his refusal to reverse decisions as betrayal. This is how authority erodes in real time. Now comes the critical transition. Fans often say they want creative leaders to listen. What they actually want is for those leaders to agree. Listening without conceding feels like defiance. Australian politics runs into this wall constantly. Public consultations happen. Feedback is gathered. Decisions are made anyway. Suddenly, leaders are accused of ignoring voters, even when those voters disagreed with each other. James Gunn has thousands of fan voices pulling in opposite directions. One demands nostalgia. Another wants innovation. One hates change. Another hates stagnation. Choosing anything automatically creates enemies. Now, let us inject some perspective. Gunn was hired not to crowdsource DC's future, but to define it. Leadership was always going to mean disappointing someone. The backlash was not a surprise. It was inevitable. But the narrative has sharpened. It is no longer about films. It is about power. Who owns Superman? Who decides what DC represents? Fans increasingly feel invested not just emotionally, but ideologically. This mirrors politics perfectly. Supporters do not just vote for leaders. They internalize them. When leaders act independently, it feels personal. Social media accelerates this conflict. Every response is public. Every exchange is judged. Every screenshot is archived. Gunn's presence, intended to build trust, has instead amplified scrutiny. Here, is the uncomfortable truth. Many fans do not want a boss. They want a representative. And the moment Gunn behaved like an executive instead of a fan ambassador, the relationship fractured. Australian leaders experience the same backlash when they shift from campaigning to governing. The tone changes. The access narrows. The bold promises become complex realities. Support turns conditional. Now, let us talk data versus noise. The claim that fans are turning sounds massive, yet most viewers are silent. Engagement metrics do not show abandonment. Curiosity remains high. Interest endures. Once again, loudness is being mistaken for majority. A mistake Australia makes frequently during political debates, where volume substitutes for numbers. Here is a moment of humor to lighten the tension. Expecting James Gunn to satisfy all DC fans is like expecting an Australian Prime Minister to please talkback radio, Twitter activists, business leaders, and inner-city independents simultaneously. Ambitious, noble, completely impossible. And yet, Gunn keeps moving forward. Projects remain on track. Plans are being executed. He has chosen direction over applause, the very choice that sparks rebellion. In the long run, fans may not remember the arguments. They will remember the results. Politics works the same way. Speeches fade. Outcomes stick. The James Gunn versus the fans storyline feels dramatic, but it is really a familiar cycle. Elevated expectations, inevitable disappointment, amplified conflict, eventual acceptance, or replacement. The fight is not new. It is just wearing a cape this time. Thank you for watching StatsIn. Good day and welcome back to StatsIn, where we take global headlines, run them through a political blender, and serve them with a side of facts, flair, and just enough sarcasm to keep things honest. Today's question sounds like it came straight out of a heated late-night panel show. Is James Gunn turning Superman woke? Or is this just another culture war storm in a very online teacup? Here is the hook. The word woke has now become so powerful that it can derail movies, elections, and family group chats in under 10 seconds. And somehow, a man in a cape has found himself at the center of it all. Quick favor before we charge full speed ahead. If you're enjoying StatsIn and want more sharp breakdowns like this, hit that subscribe button and click the notifications bell. Most viewers watch but never subscribe. It is free, takes a second, and genuinely helps us keep the lights on. Thank you if you did. Now, let us get into it. The controversy erupted when James Gunn described his upcoming Superman as hopeful, compassionate, and yes, socially aware. Harmless traits, one would think. However, in today's political climate, describing a character as kind is apparently a gateway drug to ideological warfare. Critics online immediately slapped the label woke on the project, as if Gunn had personally replaced Superman's cape with a